Weekly predictions for January 29th to February 4th, 2024. Aquarius. You may feel lucky right now, because everything you want can be achieved easily and always finds a way. Be someone who is smarter about being grateful no matter your circumstances. You also don't need to feel like you have to be superior to other people, if you already have complete happiness with everything you have. Single. Nothing is impossible, even though you are pessimistic in your love life, sometimes opportunities are always open to you. This is because you have the power to control your life. As long as you believe in your abilities and don't underestimate yourself, of course the things you want to achieve will easily come true, including in matters of romance. Couple. When you really feel like you are with the right person, you will show your love completely without even thinking about it. But don't overdo it, because everything needs the right amount. Also make sure that all loving actions directed at your partner do not make him feel uncomfortable. Career. If you want your holiday to be enjoyable without anyone disturbing you, start doing your work little by little in advance. That way, it will also be easier for you to do important things that take a long time so you don't feel distracted by other work. In business, you will tend to try more effectively to advance your business. Even though it is gradual, if you do it consistently, then the opportunity to succeed will always be open. Money. Some delayed payments from several parties require you to use your savings for the time being. As long as you can manage your finances well, you don't need to worry about meeting your needs in the future. Health. To get rid of headaches or migraines, try compressing certain areas using ice or cold water. Get more rest. Most health problems are caused by being too tired. Pisces. You may be tempted to say yes to everything that is interesting, but still measure your abilities before agreeing. Don't let things that you don't plan carefully bring difficulties for yourself. Avoid carelessness if you want to live life more comfortably. Single. You will make your world colorful with lots of interactions. To be happy, you don't always need to feel love for other people. This doesn't mean that you are against romantic relationships, but life makes you understand that happiness can be obtained from many things. And of course, love will also come more easily to people who feel happy with their lives. Couple. When you want to celebrate a special day with your partner, maybe you can use the concept of nostalgia, such as reminiscing about the first time you met. Make an album of past photos made into collages, or visit the places when you first met. Of course, this will feel more interesting and more impressive. Career. In work, there will definitely be ups and downs, but if you are able to get rid of negative thoughts, you will get through it. So don't worry about things that haven't happened yet and focus on your goals. In business, planning without real action will only end up being wishful thinking. It's okay to do something small as long as it remains consistent rather than planning, but nothing is realized. Money. Before making an investment, it is best to consult with someone who is more experienced. Not only investment, you can also talk about other financial matters. Health. If you eat too much fatty food, you should balance it with fruit and vegetable consumption so that the bad fats can be more easily digested. Aries. Even though you are overwhelmed in some ways, this process will open up more good opportunities in the future. Getting used to challenges will make you more mature. Don't get used to being in a comfort zone if you want to develop as well as possible. Single. Before engaging in suitable and meaningful communication, avoid serious relationship discussions and let everything flow slowly. Don't be too hasty in navigating your love life, as everything has its right timing. Even if you feel compatible with someone, take a deep approach until you are truly sure that they are the right person. Couple. Only agreement and mutual understanding are needed if you want your relationship to provide comfort and romance. Agreeing doesn't have to be exactly the same, but how do you manage it so that all the differences find a point that can unite them? Or at least you have to be able to make peace with all the differences that exist and not consider them as a problem. Career. You will be able to create the right environment in your work that makes things easier for you. You also don't need to force yourself to be the same as others. As long as the method is effective and produces maximum results, then you can continue. In business, creating an agenda for the future will help you achieve your targets more easily. This is part of a long-term plan about the big things you will do. Money. Investments that are not planned carefully may bring problems to your finances. Apart from considering it carefully, if necessary, consult with someone who is more experienced in investing to get clear direction. Health: if you want to cure allergy problems, you can use medication or avoid the main cause. There are many allergy triggers, and perhaps the most common ones are caused by the food consumed and the environment. Taurus: traveling is the most fun thing to do. Maybe you can do camping activities with your family. This is also the right time to rediscover emotional bonds with loved ones, when previously more time was spent outside the home individually. Single: you want a serious love relationship, but for now don't expect too much, because you need time to filter out people who are truly sincere and vice versa. Don't rush to make a decision, because you might only see someone from the outside without taking a deeper approach. Couple: when you can understand each other, there will be more harmony between you and your partner when you are in a relationship. Try to discuss everything from the smallest things to serious things with your partner openly. One of the functions of a relationship is as a place to share and complain. Career: a good deal will soon materialize on the professional front. This could be career advancement or increasing your abilities. Keep trying to do your best, then everything will find a way out by itself. In business, one failure will not mean anything to you. By maximizing your efforts, you will easily turn things around. So, don't worry too much about one failure, because you can go further after you step back. Money: some payments need to be settled promptly to avoid burdening you in the future. Avoid the habit of accumulating overdue payments. If you have the money, it's better to pay in installments bit by bit. Health: if you don't want your weight to increase, start reducing your intake of sweet foods. To overcome the habit of snacking, you might be able to use fruit as a substitute. Gemini: many things will bring you luck right now, including career and love. All the hard work in the past has not been in vain. Now you can also be more confident in living your life. That way, it will also be easier for you to share positive things with other people. Single: even if you are currently looking for love, this is a good opportunity because of your charisma that no one can resist. Of course you have all the advantages, but that's not what you want to show someone. You just want to be in a serious relationship where you can channel your affection with the right person. Couple: when in a relationship, you need to maintain the relationship with a much-needed bond of love. It is very important to maintain the existing love relationship, even though everything feels fine. Not only that, you also need to keep the flame on, so it doesn't feel boring. Career: not too much work can make you relax more and enjoy your vacation time. Even though you are busy, you should still make time for yourself by doing fun things. This is so that your life remains balanced and nothing is biased. In business, you have to arrange a meeting with someone influential. Make the best possible preparations so that fatal mistakes don't occur. If you want to allocate your income to savings, you must have clear financial goals. Money: having a clear goal for saving, for example to buy a house or vehicle, will make you much more enthusiastic about collecting money. Health: if you want to leave the house for a long time, wear a mask and take care of your health. It is very important to maintain the body's immunity, especially during uncertain weather like now. Cancer: you have found your whole self and that brings happiness. You no longer have to pretend or feel uncomfortable about the things that bind you. When surrounded by lots of people who don't support you or even bring you down, what you need is to find a new environment where you can be yourself and feel happier. Single: it's rare for you to face problems opening yourself up to other people. This is naturally because you are stubborn. The opportunity for love can actually come to you at any time, but the way you treat someone who sometimes only follows your ego makes your love life even further away. Couple: when you face difficulties in your relationship, you will also notice that there are many changes and patterns in your relationship that will make you have to adapt. And changes that make you uncomfortable are not always bad for the relationship. In fact, lots of changes will make your relationship feel more alive. Career: something at work might worry you, but it can be resolved later in the workday. For now, give yourself a break and focus on gathering energy. In business, a mistake might make plans not go as desired. So, before doing something, think carefully and consider it in detail. At least you have tried to minimize the occurrence of errors. Money. Using money for social activities is a wise thing you can do. You often feel happy when you are able to do something that is useful for other people. Health. If you don't want to get throat problems, maybe you should avoid eating oily or fatty foods. Also avoid too many sweet foods and fizzy drinks, and drink lots of water. Leo. Even though there are many things you want to do, sometimes the adventure doesn't have to be traveling, you just need to explore something creatively. If you have plans on hold, you might want to start over now. Make a list of the things you want to do and complete them one by one. Single. You will indeed encounter obstacles in establishing a relationship, but when you act socially actively, everything will seem clearer and easier. You have strength in you, and that will attract people easily. It's just that nothing is smooth in a love relationship, and you need to find someone who not only likes you, but is also right for you. Couple. Maybe your love relationship with your partner is not going very well, but be patient to face all possibilities in a love relationship. Of course, this is a good opportunity to see each other's commitment. If you are really serious about this relationship, all difficult things will be overcome more easily. Career. Your mind is currently filled with work, your productivity is on the rise, pushing you to complete many tasks. Use this opportunity to maximize things that are not optimal yet so that you achieve satisfactory results. In business, you may face challenges in managing time due to being too busy. It's advisable to create a more regular schedule and avoid procrastination if tasks can be completed immediately. Money. Don't follow someone else's lifestyle, as it is easier to adjust your lifestyle to your own financial situation. Health. If you want to be fitter, take the time to make infused water and drink it when you wake up in the morning. You can adjust the ingredients depending on your needs and the ingredients you like. Virgo. The universe is encouraging you to go out exploring, but limited mobility means you have to be patient for a while and find ways to overcome boredom. Even if you stay at home, you can explore various activities that you find fun and interesting. Limited mobility doesn't kill your creative spirit as long as you stay at home. Single. If you want love, you will have a good chance of finding it. Your charisma is able to create a sweet relationship. When you can be confident, of course you don't need to seek validation for your strengths or compare yourself with other people. Everyone knows you are so attractive and have your own uniqueness that no one else has. Couple. Your and your partner's love life experiences a bit of a shock. Even though the relationship is strong, many problems come from outside. As a couple, you must be able to strengthen each other, and you need to increase your commitment and trust to strengthen the bond of love between you. Career. You may experience ups and downs in your career life, even though this means you cannot hope for a promotion or career advancement. Be patient for a while, you just need to wait your turn. When the right time comes, then your career will shine by itself. In business, you can still maintain your position very well, and avoid cold wars with business partner. Small problems in business relationships can become big, so whatever form they take, they must be resolved as soon as possible. Money. Even though there are a lot of shocks here and there, in terms of finances you never feel lacking. This is also because you always feel that simplicity is enough and don't need to feel like you have to follow other people's standards. Health. To avoid digestive disorders, you should avoid consuming large amounts of food at one time. It's best to eat small portions of food, but often, it will be better. Libra. Perhaps it is enough time for you to isolate yourself in spirituality and meditation. Surely, you will become more adept at strengthening yourself and boosting confidence after this. Step out and mingle with many people. This way, you will be able to apply the wisdom you gained during your time alone. Single. Your attractiveness will become stronger and shine when you become more confident, so there are no obstacles if you want to pursue love during this time. Of course, it will be easier to find someone with good feelings, without burdens. Look for someone. Even though it doesn't always have to end in a romance, at least you can increase your relationships and acquaintances. Couple. Maintain commitment and trust with your partner, because at any time problems can come even when you are not ready. However, if you have a strong commitment, even when you are not together or are vulnerable, you will always have a way to come out and strengthen each other. Career. Holidays are not only about having fun, but there are several happiness hormones in the body that can be triggered by enjoyable natural activities. So, you will be better prepared when working. In business, negotiations with several parties will be successful. You are skilled at communication, and that makes it easier for you to attract the attention of others, including in business. Money, your finances can be used to meet family needs and other needs, so there is nothing to worry about this week. Enjoy a vacation to natural tourist attractions that will help you refresh your mind. Health, it's best to use less electronics, especially at bedtime, because you also need to rest your eyes and body. Scorpio. You are naturally happy and love easily. This makes it easy for you to give your best at work and towards your family. You will also be more optimal in living your life so that nothing is neglected. But don't forget to make yourself happy and spend more time on yourself. Single, you know that you are naturally attractive. People don't need to point out your strengths, because you are aware of what makes you different from other people. But you don't use your strengths to feel more special than others. In fact, you will understand more that everyone has their own uniqueness, as well as understanding the different characters of other people. You will become more mature and open. Couple, when facing problems in a love relationship, you must have an open mind and try to put your ego aside. You may have a strong opinion about something because you think it is the right thing. But it's different in relationships. You can't decide according to your wishes because you have a partner whose decision you also need to consider. Career, less work allows you to relax more and be able to enjoy your vacation without distractions. This will make you calmer and get quality time. This needs to be done, not only during holidays. In business, meeting someone will produce inspiration, and maybe from your short chat, something big will soon come true. Money, having your own income will help you be more confident when meeting your family. Even though it's not everything, at least you now have a handle for some time to come. Health, to deal with scaly skin, drink more water or consume fruit that contains lots of liquid. If you don't like drinking water, you might be able to mix it with pieces of fruit or aromatic herbs. Sagittarius. The positive aura within you makes you less likely to be irritated by things that even really bother you. This is what makes you shine so much among others. You are also never afraid to be yourself. As long as you don't harm other people, then you will continue to move forward with your decisions. Single, you are not currently pursuing someone else's love, and you are mainly enjoying your alone time with activities that you enjoy. Learning new things, reading books, and being active in social life makes you more meaningful in life. When you can make yourself happy, then you feel like you have done the right thing in life. Couple, even though love affairs don't seem to have changed, you enjoy your busy life and still maintain intense communication with your partner. Managing balanced time between personal matters, relationships, or other things is important when you are busy. However, nothing will go wrong when you can understand each other's activities. Career, some changes at work may require you to be more disciplined. You also need to be more strict with yourself by suppressing your ego and reducing less principled activities, especially if they don't have a good impact on your career at all. In business, there are many profitable opportunities, but you need to be careful not to choose the wrong priorities that should take precedence over others. Money, it's best to use money for basic needs first rather than secondary needs. This will help save your dwindling finances. Health, to overcome the problem of stomach acid, it is best not to lie down after eating and take a light walk for a while. And make sure that when you sleep, your head is higher than your body. Capricorn. Don't waste the opportunity to show your best abilities. Because you have control over yourself and your future. Never be afraid of your decision as long as you are sure it is the right thing. You must be able to show that you can be independent without having to depend on others. Single, you may realize that even if you don't have a partner, you can still be happy. Seek happiness in other ways, whether by pursuing hobbies or social activities with friends. And a romantic relationship is not about depending on another person or partner, but as long as you are still happy with yourself, it seems like you are still reluctant to have a relationship with someone. Couple, you may need to discuss some serious things with your partner. Even though your relationship is calm, don't underestimate small problems that could be annoying. Problems do not always come from within the relationship, but can also come from outside the relationship, whether from family or the environment. So it's better to remain careful and keep strengthening each other. Career, concentration may be divided between personal matters and work, and that requires you to be able to distribute your time well. Everything must be divided evenly so that there is no inequality in just one aspect. In business, when you dare to take steps and get out of your comfort zone, then you are one step ahead. There's nothing wrong with taking risks, as long as you can consider everything well and plan it. Money, reduce spending on items that have no resale value, and it's better to invest money in things that can be sold later. This is an alternative way to save money. Health, to overcome low blood pressure, increase your consumption of red meat and green vegetables, which are high in calcium. Don't forget to get plenty of rest and exercise regularly.